But first at 6, a live look at the floor of the U.S. Senate where they are voting on President Trump's tax cuts and spending bill. Good evening, I'm Chad Silber.
And I'm Julie Luck. North Carolina Republican Senator Thom Tillis is voting no. He says the bill would kick more than 600,000 people off Medicaid in our state. 2 Wants to Know's Ben Briscoe looks at how Tillis got that number.
Senator Thom Tillis is talking about people in North Carolina who benefited from Medicaid expansion back in 2023. That's about 663,000 people across the state. Now, if you zoom in to Guilford County, that's about 37,000. President Donald Trump's one big beautiful bill is the reason he says they could lose coverage. It's a tax cut plan that pays for it by reducing funding for some services like Medicaid. Tillis says that could trigger a North Carolina law requiring the state in Medicaid expansion. Tillis says before voting no, he took his concerns to the White House policy advisors and Republican leaders.
So what they told me is that, yeah, it's rough, but North Carolina's used the system, they're going to have to make it work. All right, so what do I tell 663,000 people in 2 years or 3 years when President Trump breaks his promise by pushing them off of Medicaid because the funding's not there anymore, guys?
In the past, we've introduced you to several people who gained coverage from Medicaid expansion, like Victoria and her family. She was on disability and made too much to qualify for Medicaid before it was expanded to include people earning under 20 grand. The NC Justice Center helped push for expansion and explains who's at risk now.
You're talking about people who don't have children who earn low-wage jobs. You're talking about people who serve us every day in food and beverage, who are teacher assistants.
That group losing coverage will also impact everyone else's medical options in North Carolina. The nonpartisan North Carolina Healthcare Association says when more uninsured people show up here to the ER, hospitals still have to treat them, and that hurts their bottom line and their ability to invest in the latest medical technology.
We've seen the positive effects of Medicaid expansion and allowing individuals to get preventative care because they now have insurance. If that goes away, they will end up right back in our EDs across the state. And that's, as you know, the most expensive place to provide care.
While Tillis is voting no, North Carolina's other Senator Ted Budd supports the bill, posting on X. Nobody is voting to take away Medicaid benefits from patients whom Medicaid was designed to serve. Senate Republicans are trying to slow the rate of exponential cost increases for a program we all agree must survive for future generations. Ben Briscoe, 2 Wants to Know.